Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. This will be going over the 100 million download Sugofest. It's going to be coming out to the Japanese version tonight. They dropped it, and I didn't have a chance to make a video on it until just now, so sorry about the late release. So I'm going to go over the Sugofest details, all the free stuff we're getting as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and go over this 100 million download Sugofest and choose. We're also going to go over the choose your own duel legends, etc., all that stuff that's going to be coming out, and all the event stuff that's going to be happening on the Japanese version. So the first thing about this Sugofest is going to be a 100 million download Sugofest. It's going to be lasting from the 7th all the way through the 11th. It's going to be an all gold Sugofest. The first multi, the second multi, and the third multi are going to be a guaranteed legend, and the third multi is going to be a guaranteed legend from a specific pool, as well as the sixth multi and every third multi onward is going to be a guaranteed legend. So, arguably a very, very good Sugofest for getting a lot of legends. Not so good in my opinion, but I'll go over why that is in just a bit. So the first thing we're going to go over is there's going to be a boosted unit pool, but only for the third multi-pool. So obviously what they want you to do is do 3 multis here, and then do another 3 multis on the treasure mode, and then do another 50 multis on the New Year's banner. So that's what they're trying to get you to do. They're making this very appealing. They made the carrot banner really appealing. They're trying to make this banner really appealing, etc. So they're trying to put a lot of different banners out there that are very, very appealing to players and make them want to pull on these banners. Carrot, Zephyr, Capote, V2 Jinbei, Garp, Brook, Big Mom, Shiki, Whitebeard Marco, version 2 Sanji, Katakuri, Tesoro, Nami, version 2 Year 4, version 2 Aokiji, version 2 Akainu, version 2 Shanks, Luffy Ace, Robin, Frankie, version 2 Dofi, version 2 Rayleigh, version 2 Fujitora, Judge, Lucy, version 2 Lucci, Law, and Hancock version 2. I think that's 24. It might be 23. I think I lost count halfway through the end. But it's either 23 or 24 legends, which is a massive pool. I mean, that's only 1/3 of all the legends. But if we look at this pool here, this is actually representative of what I want to talk about. Of all of these, let's just say there's 24. 20 of these legends are very, very good. The other 4, not so much. The ones that are not so good are version 2 Lucci, version 2 Law, Hancock version 2, and of course Robin, who is still arguably pretty good, but just not like that good. And the rest of these legends are extremely good captains and subs, or just really, really good subs, etc. And maybe Tesoro, maybe not Shiki, but like they're all really good units to have in your arsenal for a lot of situations. So looking at this pool of legends, those are the legends that I would want to pull on any given day. Like if I was a newer player, mid-game player, etc., these are the legends that I would want. But what's misleading about this is that on the first multi-pull and the second multi-pull, there is going to be a 66% chance or more, or probably 60 or whatever, to pull something you don't want. And then there's a 30% chance or so something that you do want. Now, I don't even know what the gold boosted pool is on this Sugofest. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about any of the multis here. But what I can see is that there's not really any rated up rare recruit units on this Sugofest. It just looks like there's rated up legends. So like every rare recruit in the entire game is out there. It's probably have a 40% silver rate. To me, personally, this looks like a massive debate. And I'm going to go over why in just a second here. This is brought to us by Fate of Muffins. He said, "What the fuck? I know Carrot Sugo was the bait. What if I only did American pools? But though the third multi-pool looks sick, the only bad ones there is Virtu Boa. And personally, yeah, I mean, obviously I have different opinions there, but it doesn't really matter. The only question is whether this is not a bait before New Year's. I say it is, but he's going to say it's not, and we're going to go over why. Now, of course, I can't resist. So here's the stats for the 3 multis. It's Sugofest potential versus a 2x legend rate Sugofest, not including the potential legend rates. On 100 million download Sugofest, there's 3 guaranteed legends on 3 multis. On a 2x legend rate, there's only 1. Very true. Expected legends of non-guaranteed legend pool is 1.05. And expected on a 2x rate is 2.1, and that's including, I believe, the 2x legend rate. Then the total number of expected legends is going to be a 4 on the 100 million downloads banner and a 3.1 on the 2x legend rate banner. The standard deviation is 1.01 and the standard deviation is 1.4. And the standard deviation is a statistics term that really is not going to help you here on understanding exactly what is the best legend pool is. It's a mathematical term that's going to help you determine other things, but it's not really helpful for what people actually care about here. Now, expected number of gems per legend. This is also very helpful. For gem efficiency, you're spending about 37 gems per legend versus 48.4. And if it's 41.9 if there's a discount on the first multi, which might happen on New Year's. We don't know. In any case, the first 3 multis are as good as the deal you're going to get. The fewest cost for number of gems and number of Sugos thus far, and even 4th annual 2 times legend rate. Guaranteed legend every 2 multis cost about 39.4 gems per legend, as well as having much lower risk than any other of them. Now, I disagree here. Now, the reason I disagree is what this does is it says, hey, if every legend has the exact same rates to pull on every single Sugofest, this is true. But that's not true on many different Sugofests. And I'll give you an example. The first example is a lot of different Sugofests have, this is going to be a select pool of legends, or the 3rd multi-pull, or the 6th multi-pull is going to have a small select pool of legends for the whatever X multi-pull, and that's going to be the only legends you can pull on that multi. So that is the other presupposition that it has here. And it's not included in this data chart. And that is the unfortunate part. And you can't really include that in this data chart because the way that they're breaking it down is gem efficiency versus per legend. And that's a good idea if you're thinking about gem efficiency. Personally, when I'm thinking about legends, I don't think about gem efficiency. And that's solely because I want to get the good legends, not the shitty legends. And if I'm going to be pulling out a Sugofest, I know which Sugofests have the good legends, and I know which ones don't have the good legends. This Sugofest in particular is really, really similar to the beginner Sugofest. If you're considering like the first 5 multis, you get any different legend, and that's a really good Sugofest for new players. However, if you guys are an intermediate player, or you guys are an advanced player, and you guys have been playing this for a very long time, if you're over 30 legends in the entire game, this Sugofest might not be for you. If you guys are under 30 legends, well then yeah, man, it definitely could be a really good Sugofest for you. To be honest, that's up to you. It depends on how many pulls you want to do on the New Year's Sugofest. Now, we don't know if the new Sugofest is going to be a 2 times legendary banner, a 3 times legendary banner, going to have every 2 legends a 2 times legend, a guaranteed legend, 2 times legend rates with all that. We don't know any of that information yet. So what you're going to make the choice on here is that if you guys are a free-to-play player, are you guys missing a lot of legends? Are you missing more than 30? If so, it might be okay to pull in the Sugofest. If you guys are missing less than 30, probably not the best idea. And the reason I say that is because if you guys ever do treasure mode and you guys end up getting the free legends from treasure mode, which I know a lot of you do, many of you guys who watch my videos end up getting at least 1 or maybe 2 or maybe 4 free legends during the Sugofest, during the free legend pool that you get on your treasure modes. And that's a really good way of getting legends. Personally, that's where I would get all my shitty legends. That's what I would do. If I was trying to play this game free to play, and I know a lot of people are free to play when they play this game, I would pull on good Sugofest that have small boosted pools, that have the really good legends, that have 2-time legendary banners, that have a smaller pool of legends, but all the really, really good ones that you really want. The Carrot Sugofest is a great example. The reason I say that is because in 6 multis, I ended up pulling version 2 Gear 4, and I ended up pulling Warco, and then I also ended up pulling 2 other legends, but I also ended up pulling a crap load of really good golds. So, to me, those kinds of Sugofests are way, way more valuable to your account than a Sugofest where you're getting 3 legends where you don't really get the run-of-the-mill. So you're gonna have to pick between 66% of the legends that you're gonna pull, you're not gonna want. There's only about 30% of the legends or less that you're gonna actually really, really want. And that's if you don't have all the good legends in the game. If you have like half of the good legends in the game and you're really considering pulling on the Sugofest, I would say don't. I would say wait till New Year's Sugofest. You might have a much better chance on New Year's Sugofest to get exactly what you want because you'll be able to pull on boosted legend days, know exactly what the boosted pool is, pull for smaller pools of units, and get a higher legend rate there. For gem efficiency, yeah. If you're going to go for the total amount of legends, do you think that every Sugofest is the same and they're all going to have the same rates and no matter what you do? That's on you. I mean, they've proven that not every Sugofest is the same. If we're looking at 100 million down on Sugofest for the 2 times legend rate Sugofest, I say don't pull because the legend rates are much different than you think. And please, guys, if you guys are free to play, hold off. Unless you're missing more than 30 legends, then I would say yeah. There are tons of free-to-play players I don't know out there that have 40 or 50 legends, and they get that by pulling on the Sugofest I tell them, getting the Sugofest they want, having really good accounts, lots of gems for the Sugofest they want to pull on, and they save their gems on the trash ones. So guys, please save your gems for a much better Sugofest if you are missing less than 30 legends. All right, guys, so let's go over the other things that we're going to get here. Of course, if you did not know already, you're going to need to log in 50 gems. Yay! Free multi. You're going to vote on the next dual legend on Twitter. It's going to be choices between Nami Robin, Nekomamushi Inarashi, Kid Killer, and Chopper Usopp. Please vote for Chopper Usopp or Nekomamushi Inarashi. Main reasons there is because there's already a good kid, and there's already good Namis and already good Robins that you already want to put in your teams. So please vote for Chopper Usopp or Nekomamushi Inarashi. Those are the two ones that are going to be much easier to fit on your teams and build for. Please vote for one of those two. Personally, I would vote for Chopper because Chopper doesn't even have a legend yet, and I'd love to see a Chopper legend, so I hope you guys vote for Chopper. And then we're also going to vote for the next raid. The choices are between Ace, Whitebeard, Hody, and Nami. Please vote for Hody because Hody has the least amount of good units tied to his name. Whitebeard has Whitebeard Marco, Invasion Whitebeard, the OG Legend Whitebeard, that one other Whitebeard that's okay, but Whitebeard is another good choice. That would be my second choice, but Hody really only has one other good unit, and that is Legend Hody, and you very rarely use that on a team, so please go for Hody, and then Whitebeard is your second choice. Ace has a lot of good legends and units already tied to him, so please don't vote for Ace, and please don't vote for Nami, because again, we're getting Treasure Mode Nami this month. We already have Legend Nami, and we have a lot of other Namis we can use, like Timeskip Nami. There's tons of Nami, so please don't vote for Nami. Please end up voting for Hody or Whitebeard because we already have enough of the Aces and Namis out there to fit on our teams, and you can't fit two units of the same name on the same team. A little also a side note here is that every red poster that's going to be on the new Sugofest dropping tonight is going to be a secret red, not a normal red, so you're not going to see it on the polls. You're just going to see a secret red pop out of nowhere, and you're going to see it. So that's kind of cool. I think that would be the only reason to pull on the Sugofest because you like seeing the cool animations every single time, which I might do. I don't know. Probably, we'll see. The special adventure is going to last from the 7th to the 17th, which can allow you to get an XP meet, which is going to be dropping tonight in a couple hours, so that's really cool. The XP meet is great. Make sure you're going to be running that with a double buggy team in order to get all the drops you want and duplicate maybe some other ones as well. You're going to get double for the double character voting. Make sure that the next dual legend is going to be available for the special ability, captain ability, character switching ability, etc. So what's really nice since we're able to vote on special ability, captain ability, and character switching ability is that any of these characters can do all the same things, and the nice thing, since they are able to do the same, if they were able to do the same things, we can actually vote on them together and make sure we have the best possible legend for a dual unit legend. So that would be a really hype Sugofest. I really want to see that come out. I'm hoping that does come out on like the anniversary or like halfway between New Year's and anniversary, so we see like a really good Sugofest in between. That would be fun to see another 2x legendary banner in there. I would prefer that. I'm hoping they do that sometime in like February or so. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for this video here. Again, please don't pull on the Sugofest. If you again watch the entire video, if you guys did watch the video, great. If you didn't watch the video and you didn't see my explanation on how to pull, on why you shouldn't pull on the Sugofest, please check it out. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.